What's going on, guys? Nordic Griffin here. Finally, it has come out for Xbox as well. There was a little bit of confusion earlier today with it being released on PlayStation 4 but not on Xbox and everything, but finally I was able to turn on the game and there was a 2 GB update and it was finally in the streets. So let's jump right in. I'm going to take you guys through a short tour of what's all new. We're going to go over all of the new roads, new buildings, and the new policies, and we might be able to spot some new vehicles here and there too if we're lucky. But just with every new update, they have this what's new message. I'm not going to bother you guys with this. You guys can read it whenever you get a chance. There are new workers and new vehicles and stuff as well, and cargo, and now the post-city services. I'm very excited to see how that works, and the toll booths, which is what everybody's so excited about. Let's check out the new maps real quick. We got Wood Garden, which is a boreal map, it seems, and I think that's the one I'm playing on. I'm going to show you guys in this one. Then there's the Twin Fjords, which I was very excited about, but it's going to be difficult. It doesn't seem to have a lot of space, but I'll let you guys judge that on your own. Pearl Bay is your southern tropical map, very beautiful as well. Marble Canyon. And then you got the Green Peaks, which is your European map. So let's jump right into a game and we can check out the build. Alright, so welcome back. Here we are in beautiful little Testville. Do not judge this at all. I just threw this together really quick and threw together all of the buildings in here that are new in this update just to show you guys. So let's start off with the new roads over here. Not very many. This is the old road just as a comparison. And then the new roads include the small industry road, which is right here, and the one-way version of that. So they're not the prettiest roads, but they add more realism as they are more damaged due to the loads and stuff of the trucks. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. Now, there has been another free update, which is the Far East one, which gives you 2 new trees. Hooray, hooray, I love trees. So you get 1 bamboo tree, or you get 3 bamboo trees, or 5, however many you get. But yeah, that was included in another update as well. And then you also get new fences, which look pretty cool. So these are the park life ones. And then you get the forestry fence, which I'm not sure where I started off. Let's just put these down, which is just a wooden fence over there, which makes sense. Forestry uses wood, right? So there's that. The farm fence, which is a super cute one. Kind of like a picket fence, but made out of wood. And then you got the ore industry one, which is the one right over here. And you got the oil industry ones with the spikes on top of it, just to make sure you don't cross over. Alright, let's check out these buildings that we have. So, first things first, I know everybody's going to be super excited about the toll roads. So what I did over here was I wanted to see how this is actually going to affect all these cars. There's a slow way to get to our industry island over there. There's actually, these guys are all oil tankers and stuff, but I'm sure that a lot of these cars that need to go over there where our wood and the ore industry is, they're going to take the highway, as there's a bunch coming back over here. So they pass through this beautiful little toll road. It'd be great if somebody would show up every now and then and actually go there, unless they're just avoiding this. But you can click on it and adjust the prices. So let's spike this up all the way. For cars, it's $1.50. For trucks, it's $3. And is seriously nobody using this at all? You little suckers. I see how it is. Alright. Anyways, this right here is the Woodland. I did not name this. This was named by the game. So kudos for creativity. But let's start off with going through the buildings. You got this new little beautiful tab over here for industries. Then you draw out a industrial sector, and then you just place your buildings. So you get your forestry main building, which I believe is this cute little guy. Yeah, and as you can see, there's a lot of uneducated workers in there. But the main point of me showing you this is there's a lot more detail now to clicking on these little stores, and you can have the storage mode into filled or empty. Which, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea what this means. Like storage. if it's full, you put on filled, I guess, something like that. But anyways, we have the forestry main buildings. Then we have the barracks, which I guess it's like a military base where people live. Any forest workers over here? No, just a creepy looking elephant over here. But these guys are just ready to rumble with their chainsaws over here. So get to work, guys. Well done. Then we have over here a sawmill, which actually you can see it gives you a lot of information over here. They have plain timber producing, and they're currently producing 22 tons of that, 25 now. So these guys are hard at work. So every little building seems to have its own little, I don't know, detailed version thing of telling you whatever the heck is going on in there. So over here we've got the engineered wood plant. This is a big building right here, which is the forestry maintenance building. These guys are going to go out here and make sure that your trees and farms are doing well. Here we got a little sapling farm, it seems like. Cute little guys, mini spruces or whatever these are. And we got the large sapling farm as well. Then over here we have the medium tree plantation and the large tree plantation. I know there's a small tree plantation somewhere too, I believe. Let me check that real quick. Small tree plantation. There it is. Is this over here? I wonder if these trees grow. Oh yeah, small tree plantation. And the one as well over here. Anyways, over here we got the biomass pellet plant, who are producing paper, and all of this stuff we are gonna touch on as well when we go over here, which we'll get to in a second. No worries, guys. So we have the pulp mill, which produces paper too, and then you get the small log yard and the large log yard. So it's all basically a supply chain. So these guys, I'm assuming it works like that. I'm not 100% so sure, but these guys cut down the trees. It goes over here, and then all of these guys pick up the logs. This guy, right? This guy picks up the raw forest products. He just got a load now and puts it. Oh my god, I can't even talk anymore. Anyways, he produces the plain timber, and then the plain timber goes to the furniture farm, I think. So, to the furniture factory, I'm sorry. Anyways, that is your timber woodland over here. Love that name. Anyways, over here we got the Magnolia ore group. So I believe it's pretty cool. The names of the districts actually change depending on what you put in there. So this is not part of it. This is just the power plant. I decided to put it here. But this is the main building. As you can see, huge office with lots of office spaces. A very small building. I'm surprised. And then you get the workers' barracks. Right here, a little housing unit. Then you got this big boy right here. You just destroy your land and excavate as much ore as you can. This is the large ore mine. Then you get the industry worker right there, just one of them, if you're curious about that one. You got the sand storage over here, which I'm curious, is this used for like glass or something like that maybe? But he's 100% full, so these guys need to go over here and collect this stuff. Medium ore mine, ore grinding mill. You get the fiberglass plant, so I'm assuming this guy uses just ore. Okay. Then we have small little ore mines, just little cute guys right here with a bunch of guys standing around, not really knowing what they're doing, probably on lunch break for the rest of their lives. And you got the large ore mine underground over here. They just go on in some tunnels and never be seen again into the abyss. And then the small one. Then you also got a view. Let's see right here. I know there's no ore over here on the shore, but over here, for example. So if this was me playing as a smart player, I would put the ocean thing over here. What is this thing called again? The seabed mining vessel. And this guy can then extract ore from over here and deliver it to wherever it needs to go. So we have Woodland and Magnolia ore group. Let's go to the Briar Rose oil loop. Let's actually see this thing in action over here. Got a couple more trucks coming in, very nice. And I just decided to put it here because I felt like the oil brings in lots of money, so why not bring in even more money? So we got the oil industry workers barracks right here as an entrance. You know, if they want to go home, they have to go through the toll road first. Then you get the oil industry maintenance building, and this is its main palace over here. Oil industry main building with no cars parked at all. I think these guys are bankrupt because there's no power over here, obviously. All right. And then actually in the oil category, the buildings are not nearly as big as with the ore industry. I feel like the ore has the biggest buildings, and then the wood as well, but the factories over there, the factories are ginormous. So back to where we were. You got the large oil pumps over here. Look pretty cute. I don't know if they're moving actually, or they might not just be working because there's absolutely no oil right here. So I didn't know where to find oil in this map. I just decided to plop it here. So they probably would work if there was oil over here, but there is absolutely none. So these guys, I don't even know what they're picking up right now, but oh well. Anyways, you got the small oil drilling rig. You got the waste oil refining plant, crude oil storage, and this looks to be another storage unit right here. Oil industry storage, yep. You know, they actually have storage. They actually have 1,280 barrels. I don't know how, but good for them, guys. I don't know where they're coming up with this oil. And these guys are producing plastic, the petrochemical plant. Oil sludge, how do you pyrolysis plant. These guys produce petroleum. And then you get the tank farms over here, which look awesome in your industrial area. I'm sure you guys can do a lot of cool stuff with that. The naphtha cracker plant. I don't know what in the world these guys do. Naphtha cracker plants manufacture oil industry specialty. Good. They produce plastic, in other words. Okay, could have just said that. Basically, they did. And then we got the small tank oil farm. Large oil drilling rig. And same thing over here as with the ore. You got these beautiful looking offshore oil plants. Offshore oil drilling platform. And there's 85 jobs available. So our demand for housing is through the roof, but whatever. You guys might wonder what these little buildings are. These are the Far East ones that I decided to throw in here just to show off. The temple complex, just in case you work at the oil industry and you realize there's no oil there, so you gotta say a quick prayer before you go to work. And you got the panda sanctuary over here as well. I love pandas. Probably some of my favorite animals and probably everybody else's favorite animals. And there's a, oh wow, it's adorable. Cute. Anyways, you get the panda sanctuary. And then you got this Oriental Pearl Tower, which looks kind of like a communist kind of looking thing, but hey, that works for me. Anyways, last one. This is the, what is it called? Agriculture, right? Just farming industry. And it's called Anchor Grove. Okay, cute. You got the, where's the main building? Farm main building over here. You guys have some issues with garbing. Here's Mr. Farmer over here. You got the large barn. You got the small barn as well. You can create maybe some Amish communities over here, something like that. That'd be kind of cool. You got the farmers workers barracks, and then you got some animals over here. So you got piggies. You got a whole bunch of cows. This is just the large. I wonder. Oh yeah, see, you can change this. You can change it to pigs. Or you can change it to sheep. And they are very loud, it seems. Same thing over here. Cows or Highland cows or whatever you want. Okay, this is the flour mill that the bakery uses. So they use animal products, crops, and flour to produce pastries. Go nuts, donuts. And you got the cattle shed, which just slaughters cattle, I feel like, I think. You got these guys living in a very small confined area because that's the milking parlor. And then you got the slaughterhouse over here. I wonder what happens in there. Probably some sanctuary for cows, I'm assuming. Large fruit greenhouse. Medium fruit greenhouse. Can you change the... Oh, look at that. Oh, very nice. So don't forget to change this up if you want. You can have a greenhouse. You can have oranges. You can have apples. You can have whatever you desire. Not really. You can choose from these four, but it's pretty cool that they let you choose still. Awesome. So, over here, large crop field. Same thing over here. Potatoes, corn, cotton, and greenhouse. I wonder what the greenhouse produces. But hey, so you can really shape and bend this industry to your heart's desire. It's actually really cool. Now this is Airman's Qualities Foods, or Herman's, and it's just a food factory, and they produce simple food products. Very nice. You got the large grain silo, or silo, I'm sorry, English is not my first language, but hopefully you guys can forgive me. And then you got the small grain silo, whatever you guys want to call it. Farm maintenance building right here. 62 jobs available. And yep, that's it for the industrial buildings over here. Over here, I'm sorry. So, let's go to this side of town. Are these guys finally using my toll road? Yes, they are. That's what I thought. Is there like an income thing that you can watch? Cars charged last week, 5. 11. That's terrible. How about the oil one? 17 only. Oh well. Whatever. This isn't our actual city anyway. Anyways. Let's check out the post office. Where did I put it? Right over here. This cute little guy. On Sora, as we can see, there's a lot of different information. Postmans in use, 10 of them. Post trucks in use, 0. And they have a lot of unsorted mail and a lot of sorted mail. There's a little postcard that just went in. And let's see what this guy's doing. Is he just going to deliver the mail? Delivering mail. Yes, he is. These postcards are just going to drive around your city and deliver the mail pretty much. Pretty cool. And this is the printing press right here, which produces... Is this even... Post-sorting facility. This is the one I was looking for. So these guys just sort your mail and then bring it back in here. Alright. Now we got warehouses over here. And as you can see, these things are there for you to just... Basically, if you have an overproduction of one item, you can use these warehouses to store them basically and use it. Then last but not least, you got these factories over here. So as we can see, they are very, very large, but they look really cool. Some of them I hid in the town because, I don't know, kind of like in Jumanji, you have that big shoe factory that's just in the middle of town, and it starts to become almost like a landmark of the city. So that's what I did with the Go Nuts Donuts. Just plop it in town over here. And I think I did a similar thing over here with the toy factory. So this is the one I kind of thought of as the Jumanji shoe factory. And yeah, these guys grab all of your toys, all of your paper, timber, and plastics, and they produce toys with them. So as we can see, their production value is actually really high, 6,400, and their materials only cost 2,000, so they have a pretty good profit margin over here. I sound like I'm at work, but oh well. So you got the printing press as well right here. You get this ginormous farm, which is the lemonade factory. I wonder what these guys produce, called Yaxi Energy. Yaxi or Yaxu? Probably Yaxu. Then is this the car factory? Nope, just electronics, Slato. You got the sneaker factory, Jumanji right here. Then you got a seagull that's just flying across over here. Awesome. And you got the modular house factory. I wonder if these guys create tiny houses or what the deal exactly is with them, but basically all of these factories use the products that you produced and create stuff with them. These guys have a little rooftop terrace right here. That's pretty nice. Very cool. Then we got the petroleum refinery, which we could have put over there, and of course you could put them respectively into their areas to minimize the traffic and stuff like that. Then you got the car factory over here. Jubilee. I think that's the one they were talking about on the radio too, possibly. I'm not sure. Industrial steel plant, producing steel. And the furniture factory. Plain timber and paper. And last but not least, the soft paper factory, which is pretty big. The furniture factory actually fits very nicely in here. And then once again, another toll booth over here just for the heck of it. There are a lot of new vehicles. Just to finish this episode off, let's see if we can spot some. I don't think this guy's new. This guy's new right here. I think you're new too. Not really sure. But yeah, this is going to be very awesome. I only need one more person for 100 subscribers, so if you would like to be that person, I would deeply appreciate it. Policies. Oh man, before I forget, policies. I almost forgot about this. Free Wi-Fi. Awesome policy. Can't really complain about that. Unless this was the it's according to the mail. So that's why they added that. And then you got the automated sorting, which increases mail capacity. So that's related to the mail. And then you have automated tolls, which make sure that cars don't stop, but it's kind of like a sticker thing. I think in Florida they have it for those toll roads over there. And workers' union. Reduced residential tax income by 2%, but you increase their happiness. So those are the new policies. I'm not sure there are two new view tab thingies. One of them just shows you the resources pretty much and this place that you have zoned out, and the other shows the effectivity of the post office. So obviously as your town grows, you need more than just one post office. So that was that. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed the content, if you're curious what all this update had in it, this DLC. As I said, I just need one more subscriber, so if you could be that one dude or girl, I would hugely appreciate it. And yes, keep your eyes tuned. I'm most likely 99.9% will do a Let's Play series with a new town, maybe on this map, maybe on another one. But yeah, thanks for dropping in, guys. Nordic Griffin checking out. Have an awesome